G'day fellow rookie gamers, here I am back again, back on polybridge number 3. It's your favorite Aussie civil engineer and I am here to check out another weekly challenge. But first, let's see, did I stay in the top 100? I sure did. Last week's level was by Tony Twisted, which is part 2 of a 3-part series I have found after I recorded the video. Pufax, the 4th spot, man, nicely done. Zen, Ihoi, Kriyan is in here as well, number 15, Stabhole. So many people I recognize. I will be doing a gallery review at the end of this video. I want to see the solutions other people managed to achieve. But first things first, let's look at this week's challenge, guys. Central Island by... Oh mate, how do you pronounce that? Okay. Renlus Jung? Oh dear, why is there only 4 cable, no rope? There's plenty of road, there's plenty of wood, steel, and only 4 hydraulics as well. Yikes. Help the traveler get across the bridge. Although, be careful, only a small island can be used for support. Right, okay, so look, first things first, there's definitely 2 ships here. That is a massive wake at the back of the ship. Wait, hold on, these things are called wakes, right? The waves that ships leave behind. I'm pretty sure they're called wakes. Well, even if it's not called a wake, I'm going to be calling it a wake this level. Alright, 6,000 budget. I see Kriyan, as usual, already there in the top 10. Far out, man. Pufax rounding out the board. A nice even 50. I like that. Alright, guys, let's check this out. So this is level number 5 of 6? Is that... Wait, what the heck does this mean? Oh, I think it just means how many levels I've completed. I've completed 5 out of 6 for this season, and yeah, look at that. You can track my history. Of course, all of the levels I missed out on season 9 because I was not available to record videos. Anyways, getting distracted. Week 6. Let's see how we go, guys. Ooh, no anchors. Straight off the bat, I see there's no anchors. But there's plenty of road though. So, like, do I need to worry too much about this? What if I do something like this? Could this, like, fall down and go across? I don't know. I feel like I can do something here. I feel like I can go over this thing. Wait, let's see how this moves first of all. Do the ships go first? Yeah, okay. I see the ships and their wakes go through first. Wait, what happens when the ship disappears? Does the wake continue? Okay, the wake continues. I wonder how it's, like... done in a programming sense. I wonder if this game actually has like ripple physics. Maybe. I can see like the polygons like moving up and down. Yeah, I think it's got some rudimentary fluid dynamics ripple physics going on. Definitely nothing as good as Finding Nemo. So not the Disney movie quality, but pretty cool. Anyway, getting distracted. What the heck is that big head? What is that? Oh, lovely. Oh man, love the volcano. Aztec theme. Oh dude, I love that background music. That's so peaceful. Ah, that's so peaceful. I love that. Is there any hidden gems in here? Maybe not. Oh, there's another head below the water level. I'll call that a hidden gem. Ooh, there's like a red liquid thing there. Very ominous, knowing what the Aztecs got up to. I love that there's like a secret entrance into like a cave at the back. Oh guys, I love it. Oh, the door's open at the back. Lovely, lovely. Alright, getting distracted now. This thing looks entertaining. That kind of looks like a shop front. It's a little tuck shop. Tuck shop is the Australian word for a little canteen. It's what we call the little canteens at school. I think I could do like a ramp going up and over this thing. I reckon I've got nothing to worry about here. Wait, I should have looked at the hydraulic phasing. Oh yeah, hydraulic 1, and then the ship, and then hydraulic 2, and then the vehicle. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. But I don't know if you need hydraulics for this. Something tells me if you, like, do something like this, you are not going to need any hydraulics. Let's see. I need to rest this thing on something. Maybe if I did something like that, that might do. All right, let's build a little truss. Really basic little truss here, guys. There we go, something like that. And I reckon I can do something similar up here as well. I think I need to shift everything a little bit more to the right. If I chuck something like this, that'll do. There we go. Alrighty. Cool beans. There we go, guys. I don't know. In my head, that works. I mean, is this going to be like a really cheap and silly solution? I don't know. Let's see what happens with the car. This is the moment of truth now. There we go. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh. Yes. Yes. There we go. All right. Well, I got it in 4 attempts. Oh, God. But that is a very expensive solution compared to the other solutions, guys. Which means that is no good. No steel for me. Let's try get this working with only wood. I'm going to switch it over to the stresses. Ah. Okay, there we go. So perhaps that does need to be steel. And perhaps I could just do some steel like that. Okay, let's see. Okay. Ooh. Oh, bugger. Total chaos. Alright, delete that and replace it with some steel. Like that. Alright, come on. There we go. Not bad. Knocked a few grand off. Brought me into the top 100. Oh, this never happens. I am rank number 88 in the global leaderboard.
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Now that I've got a cheesy solution, do I try to go for the cheap solutions, guys? First things first, do I even need that? Okay, I didn't need the final pieces there, so that will make it a little bit cheaper. Let's bring these down, because I don't think these need to be that big. There we go, the curve looks a little bit nicer now. I'm looking at the curve at the top there when I say the curve looks nicer. Well, this is a nice relaxing challenge this week, isn't it? Oh dear. Get it a bit nicer by making these members a little bit taller. I almost imagine making them taller gives them a little bit better load transfer properties. I don't know if that's a fair statement or if I'm just imagining that, but it seems to work. Maybe instead of it coming down at all, I could just have it going straight across at a steady elevation. So let's go straight across here. How's that? Ah, bugger. Is there anything we can do here, guys, to stop that from happening? Let's see what happens here. Ah, bugger, just a bump. Just a little bump there was enough to knock it over. Dang. Look at that. Alright, let's see what happens, guys. Is this cheaper? I think it's marginally a little bit cheaper than the other one. Oh, dude. It gets stuck now. Let me just delete that and see what happens. Come on. Okay, not bad. Ooh. Ooh, not bad at all, guys. Look at that. Beautiful. Is that actually cheaper than my previous solutions? I don't think so. Look, it's like a fractionally a bit more expensive. Because I had to do a bit more down here to make this work, I think. Maybe it needs to be a little bit like that. Yeah, okay. I love that little load path there. That's beautiful, man. Oh, that's a little bit cheaper now. Now the next question, do I need this piece here as well? I guess I don't really need to go this high up either, you know. Okay, let's see what happens here. Oh, okay, not too bad. Lovely. Perfect. Can I be just go? I didn't even need to bring the jank out this time, guys. I'm free from the jank. Oh, dude. Oh, dude, is he gonna make it? Oh, that would have been epic though if it made it, huh? I made these a little bit longer, so hopefully the load transfers go a bit nicer. Yep, there we go. Lovely. You know what? I don't think I need this to be that long. As long as the little vehicle can make it up this ramp, which I'm hopeful it still can. Come on, yes. Perfect. Oh, the next solutions get dramatically cheaper, doesn't it? The thing is, hydraulics are so expensive compared to these sort of structures. Even if I used hydraulics, I am not convinced I'll be able to make something cheaper.
Eventually.
You guys know fine-tuning is not my jam. Oh. So far, I guess this is not really fine-tuning, it's more getting the rough tuning in. Ah, bugger. That's going to be harder to solve though, guys, far out, because that's getting further and further out. There we go. Lovely. That's an under 24,000 solution. Leaves me in the top 31%. That's actually really not bad, guys. Very nice. I am nowhere near Poofax though. So let's see. Is there anything I can do with hydraulics? So hydraulics to get out of the way, and then hydraulics to get back in the way. I guess if we did something like this, that might actually be a little bit cheaper. But to open up enough to not get hit by that, that's a tall order, guys. This level is nice in its own way. It's very simple to do this kind of solution without the hydraulics. But far out, to do it with hydraulics is actually quite difficult because of the way the anchors work. The thing is, I guess this vehicle is not very heavy. There's all sorts of members that are not really getting much loading, like this here. Same with this here. It's actually not taking too much loading there either. So if I pull that down, oh, if I can pull it down. 23,500, which leaves me on the 60th spot, which is not bad at all. Yeah, I reckon I could bring that right down. This thing's very fascinating. Is there anything else obvious I can go for here, guys? I don't know, I've done a pretty good job at that, I think. The only things I can think of is, yeah, if there was like a bridge that could pull up to the right and then push back down, we could go down and then, oh, it could probably just use the actual earth there and then go back up and over. And maybe that bridge could just go up like this as well. Alright, I have a quick idea. I'm gonna try it for about another 10 minutes. And if I don't get anywhere, then I will stop for this week. But let's see if I can do something really basic. So first things first, I just want something that goes to roughly there. Ah, that's a really dumb way to do it, isn't it? I should just use this tool here. So if I do this and drop it as close as I can. Oh. Let's just grab it from here as close to the thing as I can reasonably. There we go. That's not too bad. What I will then do is fill it with the road pieces in between the two of those. Done. Lovely. Next, I will grab one of these, copy it, rotate it. I'll do a nice equilateral triangle like that. Oh, bugger. Dude, that was so close. But there we go, that's close enough now. Let's see what happens. Needs to be steel. That's alright, let's make that steel. Overkill, it does not need to contract that much. Let's contract 20%. Alright, 20% did the job for that. I think if I had reduced this, maybe I could do it out of wood. Nah. Maybe that needs to be cable. Maybe if this rested on there, that might actually do better. I think that might be the answer, right? This needs to probably actually rest on there. Come on. Come on, guys. Dang, man. Okay, this must need to rest here. It's the only thing that makes sense in my head now. Okay, come on. Alright. Beautiful. Look at that. That's excellent. Alright. So that's that side optimized. Now this side. First things first, I think I could just have like... Oh, what? You're kidding me, guys. Are you telling me? Oh, mate, it's just more than the limit. Oh, that's so frustrating. Make it like close enough like this. Gosh. There we go. Lovely. I think I need to use the cable again. And if I just pop the cable on top like this, and then do the magic with this, using that, I think that's pretty good. Let's delete this middle one and do that. If I copy this and rotate it, sticking to that 60-degree angles first, guys, and then I will do more complicated things after that. So let's see, if I do it like this, and if I have a steel thing here. Ooh, okay. I probably should have expected that. Oh, look at the cost, man. See, I told you guys, like, it's not actually that much cheaper, man. Alright, let's see if this even works. Okay, yeah, that works. But see, it's not cheaper. See? Yeah, look at that. It's not cheaper than my non-hydraulic solution. Oh. Does that mean I need to do something fancier than this? I probably do. Gosh. I could probably do like a weird accordion type thing or something like that. I've seen people do all sorts of fancy hydraulic mechanisms. What I need is something that like pulls outwards. Look, I'm just gonna try something stupid. If I do something like this, I want it to pull upwards. If I did like this, if I do expand, let's see what happens. Oh, bugger. It will not work in the way I thought it would. Let's see what happens here. Huh. Sort of worked, see? But the weight is unbalanced, right? Yeah, it's not gonna work. It's just silly. It's silliness. Maybe if I do something like this, I could make it cheaper. Yeah, I don't know about this, guys. Let's see how I go with this. And if I get nowhere, I am convinced what I had before was probably good enough for the hydraulic solution. I hate hydraulics. So I wouldn't do the hydraulic solution if I didn't like you guys. There we go. Good enough, good enough. There we go. Now you can't say that I didn't try a hydraulic solution, alright? But the solutions I can come up with is not good enough for the actual score that I'd managed without hydraulics. Gee. I must be doing something silly, and I must not be doing this in the best way possible. I guess I could have this a bit shorter, but I mean, that's not really achieving anything, you know? I think there's a nicer way to make one hydraulic do this flap instead of two. There must be something nice I could do with just one hydraulic. I can't think of what, but there must be. 25,000 solution, which I managed to do a lot easier without hydraulics, but with hydraulics under 25,000, that's what this is. Huh, well. Could probably do that, and then that. That'll probably keep it intact enough. Let's see what happens. Ooh. That's kind of annoying that it breaks like that. Oh, dude. Maybe that needs to be a tiny length of cable, and it might do the job. Oh, what? That's unrelated, dudes. That is so unrelated, and it breaks. Far out. Oh, the jiggle physics make it break. That's ridiculous. Completely unrelated, man. That's just nuts. Let's put a bit of cable there. Let's see if the cable breaks. Interesting. That is nuts, guys. Okay, I've got an idea. What if I do a tiny length of cable and then stick it on like that? What's gonna happen now? So I've got like the two tiniest lengths of cable connecting the road pieces together. Brings it under 24,000. Oh, mate. Oh, guys, there we go. Solution under 24,000 with hydraulics. I am happy with that. That's not as good as my solution without hydraulics, but I figured out a few tricky things with that. I guess the next thing I can do is, because I've only done a contraction of 20% and 30%, is I don't need hydraulics for the whole length of it, right? Because hydraulics are expensive. So it's like if I did 50% contraction there, and then I guess use a bit of wood. I could probably use wood. Probably not wood. Maybe cable? Oh. Okay, I've used too much cable elsewhere. So, look, instead of using cable in here, maybe I should use a little bit of steel instead. Oh, maybe instead of steel I could actually use wood, guys. Should I try wood? Let's try cable there. Curious to see. Okay. The flex of the cable, I think, broke it. So it doesn't even need to be that long. It's like sending a little shockwave through the whole thing. Could be even shorter then. Okay, if it gets to the other side, this is going to be cheaper than my... Dang it. I'm just not good with these things, guys. If I was better with these little rope bridges, I could do this for a lot cheaper, I reckon. It's a rope bridge type deal that's dragging me down now, unfortunately. Oh, dude. What broke there? Oh, that your road piece broke. Okay, that's alright. Hey, look at that. Cheaper than my non-hydraulic solution, guys. Might be able to catch Poofax if I do this a little bit differently.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
I don't think I can get to Poofax. Yeah, I don't know if I could get to Poofax. Look how expensive I am now. It's definitely going to be cheaper than my cheaper solution, maybe. Okay, there we go. Oh, dude, that's so close. Oh, mate. Oh, dude, unrelated. See? Man, the polybridge random number generator. Oh, it's brutal. Polybridge RNG is brutal, guys. Polybridge RNG is the most brutal of all the games. There we go. A lot cheaper than my previous solution. When I say a lot cheaper, I mean just marginally cheaper. There we go. Looks like that's the cheapest I'll be able to achieve for today, guys. Look, I might leave that there for now. I am going to ponder over this. If I can't think of a better mechanism for this, I will attempt that. But I don't think I'll be able to attempt that. Guys, I'm going to leave the video there for now. I'm going to check out the gallery review shortly. You don't need to join me for the gallery review, but I do appreciate if you give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you dislike the video. And leave a comment down below either way. If there were any ideas you'd like me to have tried on this instead of what I did, definitely let me know. I am keen to see if I could have optimized this anymore. I hate that I got so close to Poofax, but I cannot get that final bit to actually beat him. So guys, for anyone who's not sticking around for the guide review, I'll see you next time. Cheers. For everyone else that's gonna check out the guide review with me, let's see last week's solutions. Alright. Tony's level. I'm first gonna go most recent and check out the first solutions that were done. Oh man, that's not even that expensive. Look at that. 63,000. Rig game. Oh. Wow. Dude, Rick, you managed to do it with just 2 hydraulics. Okay, well, there's 3 hydraulics, but those 2 contribute to the same mechanism, so that's really cool, man. I love how you did the load transfer with this thing for the rotation. I just love that you did the rotation on the left side and the vertical on the right side. That's a really clever way to do it with the rope as well, Rick. That's a really nice solution, man. Oh, a different one? Amazing. Wow. Very classy. Mine was so janky, and look at how classy Rick's solution is for something that's very similar to mine, as in just using hydraulics in the dumbest way possible to pull it up, but Rick did the hydraulics in a really clever way to do the dumb solution. I love that. And you got a much cheaper solution than your proper solution. Far out, Rick. That's pure skill, man. Wow. Whoa. Amazing. Quack. Oh. Oh, dude. That's like a lift. Alright, Quack. That's brilliant. I love how you did the 90-degree rotation on this thing. Far out, man. Gee, that's amazing how that works. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's like a little cartwheel. Wow, Quack. Okay, really nice. Another one by Rick Game. Whoa, more complicated hydraulic mechanism. Whoa. Okay. That's definitely something I couldn't do. Nice. Meat engine. I think this is meat engine. But if it was a 8, it would be me 8 gen. Now meat engine is more sounding like meat engine. I realized the really silly joke they were trying to make. I think that's what it is. Wow, this is a really complex mechanism. I like how you're using the wall there to get that elevation and the forces against it. Beautiful, man. Dodge. I like the shape. Nice strong shape there, as RCE would say. Wow, there's a lot of hydraulics here. Hey, there we go. That's something similar to what I did. There we go. I approve. Guys, I approve. Amzi Bob, I approve your solution. Wow, there's a lot that are similar to that solution. Oh yeah? Wow. Wow, Rick. Got some really good solutions, Rick. Oh yes, I see hard disk. Wow. Oh man. This whole video is just gonna be me saying wow at everyone else's solutions. Poofax. Oh man, look at that. Wow, Poofax. That's beautiful, man. You managed to do that with 1 hydraulic? Is that right? You've only got 1 hydraulic for everything. Wow. Amazing. Poofax, amazing solution, man. Gosh, another one by Poofax. Wow, this one's a lot more complicated. Whoa. Wowee. Poofax, man, your solutions are insane. How come that last one didn't quite get the completely flat level? That's interesting. When you got to the top, just the way that final rotation happened, something's changed a little bit. Maybe the snapping in there, maybe the vertical height there, it needed to go up a little bit more maybe. Nifty. Nice little rocket ship there. Wow, that's beautiful. You did it with 1 set of hydraulics to pull it up. So much cheaper than what I did. Wow. Lovely. Amazing. This kind of looks like a little crane. Bingo. Amazing. Amazing, bingo. Really nicely done. Alright, well look, I'll look at the cheapest and I'm gonna call it there, guys. Getting really tired now. 8888. Alright. Wow. Whoa. No way. What the heck? Cut till. Dude. Dude, what? How the heck did you manage to do those snaps? That's amazing. Wind still. They look so mechanical and robotic, the way it like expands and contracts and moves things around. It's so cool, man. Nicely done there. Wind still, bringing the really strong solutions in. Wow. Brilliant. Brilliant. Just amazing rig. A nice cheap solution. Wow. Alright, last one, guys. Poofax. Poofax's cheap solution. Let's see. Amazing Poofax. Far out, man. What a champion. There we go, guys. Alright, I'll leave it there. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I've got heaps more videos like this on my channel. Until next time. Cheers, guys.